What is up, guys? The end of the month is approaching quickly, and I wanted to ask you guys, what was the best movie that you've seen this month? Mine is The Trial of Chicago 7. I thought that movie was really good. Leave your answers in the comments, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe as well. By the by, I'm the movie guy, and this is my review for Rebecca.
I'm gonna make him an offer again with you.
I drink your milkshake.
Why so serious?
I am your father.
You talking to me?
Say what again?
Are you not entertained?
The story follows a young blonde woman who falls in love with one Maxim de Winter, a very handsome rich man. They meet in Monte Carlo and they click almost immediately. He starts asking her out to go for a drive or to eat at a fancy restaurant, until the day when the woman's boss tells her that they'll be leaving to New York. She goes to say a last-ditch goodbye to Maxim de Winter. When he hears that she will leave, he asks her to marry him. She accepts. She moves into his manor and she finds that his dead ex-wife's ghost still looms over him. This movie is based on the 1938 novel Rebecca from Daphne du Maurier and is directed by Ben Wheatley, who has had a very good track record thus far with movies such as Free Fire, High Rise, Sightseers, and Kill List. All of them received positive reviews, and now he tackles this mystery/drama film with romance elements. Let's talk about the mystery side. After Miss De Winter arrives at the mansion, she hears all about Rebecca and everyone has something nice to say about her. And she seems to be the best girl ever. She is the best with animals, with people, and the love of Maxim's life. The only problem is that the details surrounding her death are shady, and the mystery aspect comes from uncovering the details. Unfortunately, it feels like the solution to this mystery just gets crammed up in the end of the film. It would have been better if the movie stuck to the romance genre, because in the beginning, when Maxim and the girl were flirting, the movie seemed to have stable legs. I was interested in what would happen, and the two actors just seemed to click. The director makes a very intelligent move in switching the colors when the genres change. During the romance, everything was bright, a lot of red, orange, yellow colors were used, and everything seemed to be happy, especially the protagonist. But after reaching the manor, the colors changed to a lot of dark colors like black, gray, and navy blue, showing the character's sadness. The biggest problem with this film is that it's predictable and dull. The director gives out clues as to what really happened to Rebecca, but don't expect them to be subtle, like in, let's say, Fight Club. No, they are just really obvious, and I didn't appreciate that. It made the moment when everything ties together feel off because you were already expecting it. As for the characters, after the first 30 minutes, I didn't really like them. The protagonist just seemed stupid to me for how she was trying to be exactly like Rebecca. Maxim was just angry all the time, a stark contrast from the first 30 minutes, and the only bright light was Miss Danvers, who runs the entire De Winter mansion and was best friends with Rebecca. Lily James plays the protagonist. You might know her from films like Baby Driver and Cinderella, and she was fine. I didn't think that she was bad, but she definitely was not the greatest. Armie Hammer plays Maxim the Winter, and again, he was serviceable as well, no missteps from him. The standout performer for me was Kristen Scott Thomas, who played Miss Danvers. And man, when I first saw her in Bellamy, I wasn't a fan of her, but she is really good in this film, and I became a fan of her after watching Darkest Hour, and my admiration for her just grew with this film. I didn't really think that any of the scenes were memorable, but I guess the scenes from the beginning where Maxim was giving notes to the protagonist telling her to go for a drive or meet at a place were the best. It was the best part of the film because it explored the romance aspect of this film, the better part of it. While I knew that this movie would not compare to Hitchcock's Rebecca, I never expected that it would be boring and so predictable. Miss Danvers is the best thing about this movie. Her actions and motivations are understandable. The colors are also interesting, but they don't save this film. So my rating for Rebecca is 2 stars. For my alternative pick, I choose The Great Gatsby because the two movies seem like they are placed in the same period and they have a similar feel, and this one also plays out a romance story. If you enjoyed that, please press that like and subscribe button and leave a comment as well if you want.